Good afternoon, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. We got back from Valley Produce, Caputo's, and Walgreens, and everything at Walgreens and Caputo's worked perfectly. Valley Produce, three things sort of didn't end up working out. One was that they rang up the meat at the wrong, we got the Eckrich ham, and they did not, that wasn't like the tag that they put on it. It was the other one that was actually double the price. So instead of paying $4 for a pound of ham, we paid $8, which is crazy. We didn't even get the good brand of ham. And then on top of that too, they had like a little clearance like section at the beginning where they had these Dr. Chill, which I think is supposed to be like Dr. Pepper, like store brand or whatever, that was on sale. They said $1 for two, and so it was like 50 cents each. I was like, oh cool. Well, they rang up at regular price, and I didn't catch it until afterwards because I was originally planning on, like I said, oh, around $20 at Valley Produce and about $20 at Caputo's, but I was well under that, and with Valley Produce I should have been under $20 and it was $22, and I was like, something didn't seem right, like when I was like, you know, when she ended up saying that. And so I was like trying to look on the thing, and I was like, no, that looks right, that looks right. And then it wasn't until I finally got in the car that I looked over the actual receipt, and I was like, okay, yeah, it wasn't. And then on top of that too, that bacon that we bought last week that I told you guys, they didn't have that on sale. So what I ended up getting was the Dutch Farm brand, which was on sale for $4.99, but it was only a 1 pound, versus the Wright brand bacon was on sale for $5.99 for a 1.5 pounds. And currently at Meijer it is on sale for $8.99, so that's already, you're saving like $3 compared to what Meijer has it on sale for this week. And I was like, that's awesome. And we bought it last week when it wasn't advertised, and this week when it was advertised they were completely out. So I'm wondering if they got the shipment like last week and then they just didn't have like any more left like after this week, and so that was why, even though they had a huge like stack of it. But I went back to the exact same case where it was last week, it was not there, and they had other stuff in its place, but they still had like the same other bacons around there. So since I had planned on doing that for dinner anyway and I needed to get it, I just went ahead and picked this up because it was actually $1 cheaper, although I got less bacon. But I was just going to use the whole package of bacon for dinner. It wasn't like I needed it for like, I needed exactly 1.5 pounds of bacon. Like I only needed just whatever for doing the breakfast for dinner when we do that on, I think I was going to do it on Sunday night. So like I said, it was a little unfortunate that, again, like compared to the ounce size per price, like it was much better just for paying $1 more. But like I said, when I got up there too to the register and she's like, oh, 22, and I was like, I estimated it should have been under $20. And also too, like, because I was thinking that Pops were $1 and I bought bacon that was actually $1 cheaper, I was like, it should have still been at the exact same price. But yeah, we've overpaid by $6.17 at Valley Produce, which was very unfortunate. But the coupon for the flour came off, which I'll share that with you guys in the deals. But everything at Walgreens worked out perfectly fine. Everything at Caputo's worked out perfectly fine. So like I said, I was happy about that. But of my 6 items I think I bought, or 7 items, like 4 of them I guess didn't come up like at the right price. The only things that came up right was the flour with the coupon and my 2 produce items that I picked up, because I didn't have very big hauls this week. There was not a lot going on. So anyways, I'll share all the deals with you guys. Technically though too, because I estimated $20 at Valley Produce, I also estimated about $20 at Caputo's, because I wasn't sure how much of the poundage of meat I need or was going to get, like how much the package sizes were. So I was like, oh, you know, like it'll be maybe around $20. So we only paid 11 something with tax at Caputo's. So we were still, between both stores, we were under the $40 that I estimated. It should have been under $30 I think between both stores, but we were like just under 35. We were still under the 40 I estimated, but like I said, I was not too happy about those couple Valley Produce things. But I'll share the deals anyway that are going on with you guys for this week. So these items right here, that was what we ended up picking up at Walgreens. They would have totaled $25.52. I paid $4.49 and saved $16.03. I did use $5 in Walgreens cash and got $4 in register rewards back and a 12 cents back in Walgreens cash. So my net cost was $5.37. But I'm also going to pick up probably on Saturday. They have a deal that was going on. I just couldn't do it with the Dove deal because it's the same register reward that's printing. But they have like, they're like, you know, weekly buys or whatever. It's like where you, if you buy 2 items, you get a $4 register reward back. They also have a deal going on with the Crest. So they're on sale for $3. There's a $2 off 2 coupon, I believe, and then you also get the $4 back, so that makes them completely free after that. And I think I'm going to pick up some more some more folders, because these are actually on sale $5, or I'm sorry, $1 for 5 or 20 cents each, which is so far the cheapest that I've seen at any other store. I think Walmart's is 24 cents, Meijer's is like 25 cents, and every other store has them like around 30 or so cents each, or like 29 cents or something like that. So this actually I thought was a really good deal to go ahead and pick these up for about 20 cents each for back to school sales starting. I love back to school sales. It's my favorite stuff to buy, I think, almost ever, and my favorite deals to get. So even though there's like never like couponing deals, I just love back to school sales. I don't know why. Like, it was always the worst time too, like as a child, right? Like, you know, having to go back to school and buy all your back to school supplies. Like, you kind of got excited about that, but like the actual like summer being over was a little like you weren't happy about that. So you know, but I don't know, I just like have always loved back to school stuff, and like office supplies and all that kind of stuff. That's just my jam. Anyway, so those are on sale. And then the Palmolive dish soap, I just picked this up because it is $2.49, but there's $1 off coupon, so that makes these just $1.49, which was not too bad of a deal for dish soap that we go through, you know, often. We wash dishes, so anytime I can get at least a decent deal on it is pretty good. That's for the large 20-ounce bottle. And then the Dove, which this was probably the best deal, these are on sale $7 each, so I bought 2 for $14, but there's a $7 off 2 coupon, so I used that. It took these down to just basically, it's like almost like a buy one get one free. I just paid $7, and then I ended up getting a $4 register reward back, like I said, when you buy 2, so that makes these just $3 for 2, or $1.50 each, which for Dove is great. Honestly, I barely ever get deals on Dove, and I can almost never find these under $3 each, so getting 2 for $3 is awesome. So I have that register reward. You know, I covered it with my Walgreens cash, and then I can use that register reward on something else that I wind up buying, you know, in the future, that I just rolled my my Walgreens cash into register rewards, and I can just use that on something else. So there wasn't really anything I saw going on this week, so I might wait until next week and roll that into something. But like I said, I thought I'd just share that with you guys from Walgreens. Everything worked out. I wasn't, even though I was pretty close, I wasn't trying to get up to that, you know, like $20. I had my mystery offers. When you spent $20, you got $5 Walgreens cash back. Even though I was really close, I couldn't really find any other deals that were going on for this week, and I didn't want to push it again, and then also to have like coupons not come off and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just pass. I'll just go for the basic deals that I saw going on this week. I think I only needed $3 more to get up there, but I was like, you know what, just forget it. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just go ahead and again do these, you know, couple little things that I was getting. So let me share with you guys now Valley Produce. As I already said, we had several items not, you know, come up with the right price or didn't have in stock or whatever. So we ended up paying $22.39 after tax, but it should have been $16.22. So like I said, I was not happy with the advertised, you know, or not advertised, but they just had it in like the clearance section. I thought that, again, 50 cents for the pop was pretty good. I don't know if it's like close to sell by date, if that's why they had them there, but they did not, again, come up with the right price. It should have been, you know, I should have watched it a little bit more, because I do know, again, sometimes clearance items, like they might say that, or they might be mistagged sometimes too, so sometimes you just really have to watch them. So again, I should have paid a little bit more attention to it. And then my dad was saying too, like with the ham, was that the guy had actually, I guess, asked like what the code was for it or something like that, because he didn't know. So that's why you guys can see on there it was $7.99 a pound. I never end up paying, except for maybe for like roast beef on occasion, or corned beef. I think sometimes too they might have it for like around that price. That is like the most money I've ever spent on like a deli meat. So $8.07 was a lot. So my dad, that was my dad's fault though, because I was going to go look for the bacon. He was in the deli. He should have been watching that. And then once we get up at the register, there's nothing they can do, because you can't be like, no, they put the wrong tag on there. Like, you know, they'd have to call back to the deli, and then, you know, like it'd be a whole process. So you kind of got to catch it when you're in the deli if that winds up happening. So, and then, but the Eckrich ham, which is actually what we got, was $3.99 a pound, so we should have paid about $4 instead of double that. And then the thick cut premium sliced bacon, like I said, I was going to get the right brand, which was $1 more, but for a half pound more. So instead I just got the Dutch Farm, because like I said, my plan was already, because the eggs that they had on sale over at Caputo's, I was going to do, like I said, breakfast for dinner again on Sunday. That was, again, nothing that was really in my control, but I didn't want to not have bacon and then figure out something else to do. So the lettuce, though, the iceberg lettuce, that did come up at the right price. That was 88 cents. I bought that just because we've been mixing it in, because our lettuce from the garden is like leaf lettuce, and so my parents were like, we really want some like, you know, more like iceberg, like crisp, like lettuce to mix in. So these are small heads of lettuce anyway, so I just got that so I can mix a little bit of that in with our leaf lettuce from the garden. And then also 2 avocados were on sale for 99 cents. Almost every store this week seems like they have them on sale 99 cents. I think Jewel and Caputo's also does, but since Valley Produce was the first store that I went to, I just picked these up, paid about $4 for those. And then the all-purpose flour, the big 5 pounds, or you know, I guess normal sort of size 5-pound package, is on sale for 99 cents with a digital coupon. So it's $2 normally, but $1.01 comes off, which that worked totally fine. Took that off for me, and I ended up only paying 99 cents, which I thought was really good. So I'm going to freeze this and then put this in with the rest of our flour. So thought I'd just share those deals from Valley Produce with you guys, and let me finish up real quick at Caputo's. So over here at Caputo's, this was what we ended up picking up. We got the cage-free eggs. The brown cage-free eggs are on sale for $2.50. They're a limit of 4, but we ended up just picking up 2 of these, because last week I told you guys how when we did breakfast for dinner last week, I grabbed a package of eggs just because I didn't want to wind up being out. And so, because we only had like, I think, a half of a package, or half a dozen, or you know, like something like that left, or maybe about one package. So I was like, I'll just grab a second one so that, you know, we go through them or whatever. And I hadn't bought any recently, so I bought those last week for $2.99, but then these were on sale again, I think a little bit better, with the cage-free brown eggs instead of just regular white eggs for 50 cents less. I was like, hey, I'll go ahead and pick those up, you know, like no big deal. Pretty good price on those. So we went ahead and picked those up. Like I said, I'm kicking myself that I didn't just wait 1 week more for you know, these to go on sale and paying the $2.99 at Aldi last week. But again, I ended up getting those, so now we just have more eggs that we can use. But I'm like still a little like, as long as I'm getting something different than other than just traditional white eggs, it's okay. But like I told you guys, I'm so conditioned. Like I used to never pay over $1 for eggs, like anywhere. I'd always wind up finding a sale under $1, but right now I think just because of grocery prices going up, and then also too because I think it's because of like the bird flu. Like they had a lot of you know, like problems in the poultry industry, so that's why like poultry and eggs are very expensive right now. So that's why, like I said, I think they're a lot more money right now, but I was still able to find an okay deal there. They also had limes on sale for $1 for 10, so I picked up 10 of those. And then lastly too, I needed this for beef and broccoli, and they had it on sale, and this was actually my plan to do, was because they had it on sale. It's on sale for $5.99. I got a tad bit under a pound for $5.09. This is the, it says it's sandwich steak, but I think that this was supposed to be the what's it called, steak. I guess maybe I picked up the wrong one, but they had it in the spots at the same price. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing that with beef and broccoli. So it was supposed to be, I think that's sirloin tip or something like that, but that's what they had in that spot, and that was, like I said, I just grabbed that one. I don't know. Anyways, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, it is kind of thin, but I don't think that that should be too much of a problem, hopefully. Anyways, I'm doing that for dinner, I think, on Monday night. So I had, like I said, that I'm going to do then. So anyways, those were the deals over at Caputo's. We paid $11.17 for all these items. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. But again, under budget there as far as the $20 estimate that I was going with. So again, I'm a little bummed out with with Valley Produce, especially too because like I wasn't planning on getting the pops. I just saw them and was like, oh, 50 cents, like that's a good price, you know. And then when they don't ring up at the right price and you're like, you thought you got a deal, that's like kind of unfortunate, especially when it wasn't on your list to begin with. It wasn't like it was something I was planning on getting, you know. So like I said, I'm upset too. Like $6, like I was expecting, like if something happened at Walgreens, like I was like, okay, if the Dove coupon doesn't come off, that's $7 I'm gonna wind up overpaying by. But I still ended up overpaying by that much at Valley Produce. So again, like I said, unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. We overpaid a little bit for the groceries we picked up, but still under $40, under 40 bucks in total for all 3 hauls right here, which is good. So like I said, that was, you know, not too bad. But I'm gonna get this stuff put away now. And also too, I have like, even though we ended up going to the grocery stores earlier because my dad had off work today, I still like have not really done anything morning related. We pretty much went to the grocery stores sort of earlier. So I got to get to all that stuff for today. This is another reason why I've had to buy very little produce from the grocery store, because I just harvested all this. And honestly, there's still more out there. It's just these ones were probably the biggest ones, and also the ones that I could easily get to without climbing into the garden bed right now. So this is honestly probably more green beans than I buy at a time. And these, I want to say these ones were Scarlet runner beans. I'm not totally sure, but we have a few plants of these. And there's some other type of red one. These are the purple ones. So I think the Scarlet runner beans are red. But these are a different kind, like the purple ones. But those ones are blooming right now. We have a lot of green beans and a couple little tomatoes that we got too, so that's why we've been supplementing our grocery produce that we've needed with garden stuff that we've, like I said, that's why we have not been buying much yet lately. Well guys, I'm gonna go and take a shower now, but as you guys saw, I did get some work out in the vegetable garden bed done. Like I said, we ended up picking some vegetables, watered the vegetable garden, and also I ended up pulling some weeds that were in there, mainly grass. There seemed to be like some crabgrass that was growing in there, but we took care of that, and that was really what I got to for most of the rest of the day. I still edited and uploaded and did some dishes and laundry as well. Overall, I got pretty much everything still on my planner done for today, which was awesome. But I am tired because it was like, I don't know, not a lot of work out in the garden. It didn't take very long, but it was just sort of tiring. And too, guys, we also have these tiny little, they're probably like not even joking that big right now, little butternut squash. They're so stinking cute. There's at least 3 of them right now, plus we have 2 melons. I'm not totally sure if they're cantaloupe or honeydew or muskmelon or watermelon or what they are. I don't know. The kind that we got, the flowers are different. We got one kind, I know we got cantaloupe. And then we got another kind that was called like a wonder melon or something like that. But I thought from like what I saw on like the picture, like, you know, it has a little tag on it, it looked like it was also cantaloupe. But the weird thing is that those flowers look different on that plant than on the other one. And this one too is like taking over. So yeah, it's like, I don't know what we're getting from it. And I actually don't know if those ones are like the cantaloupe or, like I said, what it is. But we also could have had some transplants from last year from the honeydew or watermelon. So again, I don't know. I don't know what has made it in there. Everything is vining all over the place, so it's hard to tell what's what and where it's coming from. But I do know that there are 2 melons out there and at least 3 butternut squash that I can see right now. There's so many more flowers out there, but as of right now, those are the actual like little tiny plants that I found. Plus we probably have another couple of what's it called, zucchini that we'll be able to harvest probably by this weekend. But other than that, there's tons of green beans still out there as well. But there's just, those were the only ones that either I could reach or were ones that, like, without climbing into the garden bed, or 2 that I could find that were ripe enough to pick. There's other ones that are out there that just, they were still pretty small. So that was pretty cool. But anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.